Welcome, everybody, to the Real Life Perspective Show. How is everyone doing this wonderful Friday evening? It is 6:31 p.m. here in Central Time, Texas. It's June 2nd. How was your week, everybody? Feel free to join up in the chat there. Yeah, so first item of business, ladies and gentlemen, is I have to thank you, every single one of you. Today, we are celebrating 100 subscribers on the Real Life Perspective YouTube channel. So thank you all very, very much for joining in and for subscribing and for all the support and everything. You guys are fantastic. I appreciate everything that you guys do here. So salud to you. Cheers. There's an applause. Oh, you guys are the best. So what's going on this week? Let's talk about all kinds of stuff. So far, my week's just been, typical work week, all good. No drama, minimal drama, I'll say. Love it. Let's talk about the top boxes office weeks of last weekend of May 26th through the 28th. We had The Little Mermaid pop up with 95.6 mil over the weekend, for the very first weekend, opening weekend here, which is very, very low. Cry me a river, Mr. Disney. So that's called karma, ladies and gentlemen. Fast X doing a slow 23 mil. The gross is 108 mil over 2 weeks. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, we've got 20.8 million over this past weekend, and 300 mil. Okay, for 4 weeks. And then still my number one movie so far, the Super Mario Brothers movie. Seen it probably 4, maybe 5 times now. It's fantastic. 6.4 mil this weekend. Wow, still after week number 8, that's pretty impressive, everybody. 559 million within the United States, gross wise. I hear it broke another record in Japan. Too funny, man, about The Little Mermaid. Did you hear about the fight breakout in Orlando at the movie theater for The Little Mermaid? That was hilarious. Golly, if you haven't looked it up, go check it out. It's worth the watch, because I somehow knew that was going to happen, and it did happen. So going back to, hey, looks like I got a friend here jumping in here. We got Mr. Trumpet Master, my good buddy. He's going to be joining us pretty soon. He said he's running a little late. He'll be here soon, people. So he is my number one Spaceball friend, and looking forward to chatting with that guy a little bit. So how was your week? Thanks for joining us. Let's go into our first trivia question of the evening. Which 90s movie starring Robin Williams featured a magical board game that comes to life? If you know the answer, feel free to throw it in the comments or throw it in the chat if you know it. I would love to hear from you guys. We're going to reveal all the answers at the end of the evening. What else are we talking about today? We've got over in gaming news. Let's see. The trending games for this week. We got Diablo 4. Looks like it's the top trending. Once again, we got Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I hear it's a fantastic game. I have not played it. I didn't play many Zelda games growing up, but I hear it's pretty fantastic. What is this? Honkai. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Star Rail. Don't know what that is, but it's trending. Star Wars Jedi Survivor sounds interesting. And then Hogwarts Legacy. I enjoyed the Hogwarts Legacy, um, movies. I never read the book. I got about which book did I get to on the Audible? I think it was the Phoenix, Rise of the wait, Order of the Phoenix, and that's where I kind of dropped off from there. But enjoy those movies, really fun, good stuff, people. Um, so yeah, how about another trivia question? Why not? Let's just go right ahead to that. Oh, not even a quick trivia question, but how about this? I'm asking you, the audience. Leave this in the comments here. So, growing up in the 80s/90s, so I was born in the 80s, right? Um, so I wonder how this is going to play out. So I was born in the 80s. I remember a lot of things about the 80s. As you can see from my background, I have a lot of 80s attire here. So, Juicy Manji. Oh, I just got that. Being that I was born in the 80s, like I said, I don't really remember the early 80s arcades, but let's take a look at some of the things here that were happening in the early 80s here. If you remember some of this stuff, let's take a look and let me know what you guys thought about this kind of stuff in the 80s. What kind of arcade games did you play? And where did you play them? Did you play them in an arcade? When I played, we didn't really have arcades in my small town of Texas. We had, I played them in a bowling alley. And the one game that I knew I wasn't supposed to be playing, but I went over to it anyway to watch it, to look at it. I didn't play it, but I sat there and watched the screen. You know how they had the little trailers of everything. And I played Mortal Kombat 2. Liu Kang was my character of choice. Down, forward, back, high kick was my fatality, where you turn into the big dragon. And I think you bit your dude in half. So you might remember that. If you remember that, let me know. So that's good stuff. Yeah, so it looks like these are some of the old school 80s arcade games. Pac-Man, obviously, classic. But just the atmosphere of, nowadays we have so much that's just available to us, and it's so easy to get a hold of that you lose the anticipation of wanting to get back out there and wanting to go out there and play. So that's something I do miss. Like, I can get on the Nintendo Switch and go find pretty much any Nintendo game. I didn't realize how much of a Nintendo game nut I was until I got the Switch. Santa Claus brought my kiddos the Switch this past Christmas, and it has been the best experience ever. And it's great because Nintendo is just going to carry on from generation to generation. And I got to give a shout out to Nintendo. So thank you so much for doing that. Good old Galaga. I played all that as a kid on the Atari. I played Pac-Man. What else did you play? What else did I play? I played Pitfall. We called it with tanks was what we called it, but I think the actual game was called Combat. Donkey Kong. Yeah, Donkey Kong was there. Even Empire Strikes Back. I remember that one. I don't remember it being the greatest game. But yeah, there's all kinds of. There was this great football game that we used to play with my dad, and he used to always say, "It's the memory I have as a child." And what was great is that you'd be running across the screen with your football player in your little 4-bit or 6-bit, 8-bit, I don't even know what it was on the Atari, but you're running across the screen, and if you're on defense, you could kind of cheat and run backwards. If you run that way across the screen, you come out on the other end, so you can come up from the other end and just whoop, tackle the player. It was hilarious. It was called something football. Good times with that. Very good times. Hey, Mr. Troy V, thank you for joining us. Pango, Bump and Jump, Zaxxon, Tron. I remember Tron. I remember that in the arcades for sure, man. I remember the really cool the cabinet itself and the joystick that it had. It was so futuristic looking. It's good times, man. Yeah. Troy V. We got Defender, Galaga Classic. Oh, a good old pinball game. We'd play at the arcade. Had a huge arcade, like 2 blocks from my house. Very cool. Very lucky. Very lucky. Where are you from? Where are you from, Troy V? Let us know. Let's see here. Trippin' Masters jumping in. Troy V. Oh, saying shout outs to each other. Hey. All right. Glad we got a little camaraderie going on here. Thanks for joining us. You are officially Mr. Troy V, our second guest to join us in the chat for all of our. I'm sure there's been a couple of lurkers, but thank you very much for joining in and participating. We do appreciate it. Oh, that's good stuff. Oh man, good old arcades. And then back here, you can see this was the first. I guess it was 1985 is when it came out. That was my very first entertainment system. I read somewhere that they didn't want to call it a gaming system for some reason. They wanted to call it an in-home entertainment system for some reason. Nintendo. So the very first setup I had was this exact same one. Me and my good buddy Trumpet Master are going to be taking a trip tomorrow. I'm hoping to acquire the original game packet that I had was a combination packet of the NES with it had the Zapper and it had Duck Hunt / Super Mario Brothers. NES, Duck Hunt, Super Mario, Zapper combo. See if that pulls up. Yeah, there it is right there. Only I didn't have. Okay. There it is. Well, let me find the original. Because I did not have this version. 1 second. Give me a second here. Just hold your peeps. Hold your posse. Oh, excuse me. Excuse the language. Parental advisory, people. Let's present here. Let me show you this real quick. Okay, very good. Let's find the right one here. What do we got? Oh, I think this was it. Yes, with the gray Zapper and the action set. Experience the ultimate in video entertainment, people. And we did experience the ultimate in entertainment. We had spent hours and hours of hours playing the entertainment system. Not the gaming system, but the entertainment system of Super Mario Brothers / Duck Hunt combo. How awesome is that? And it came with 2 controllers. A lot of the combos I find nowadays only come with 1 controller and 1 Zapper. So we were pretty lucky, man. This is good stuff. But yeah, this is my childhood. I never had the Power Glove, I gotta say, but I just thought it would be really cool to have that up in the display in the back. Let's see. Our good buddy Troy V lives right outside of Chicago. All right. Chicago, Illinois. I wonder if Chicago's near Aurora, Illinois, where my good buddies Wayne and Garth are from. So let's see. I had the Atari 2600 in the early 80s. Yes. Very nice. Very nice. What kind of games did you play on that Atari 2600? Troy V? Oh, wait. You already said that. Wait. So back here, we talked about maybe these are the games you play at the arcade. Let's talk about what you played at your home from the comfort of your beanbag, 3 feet in front of your television. with those good old fashioned cables, that were like 3 feet. Loved it. Good stuff. Aurora is about 45 minutes west of me. Oh, wow. You know what? I'm terrible with geography. I always thought that was, I don't know why. I thought that was a fictional town from Wayne's World, but it's good to know that's an actual town. That's an actual town. That's good stuff, man. Okay. Good stuff. Ooh, Nightbot's reaching out to us. Type I lurking in the chat. Ooh, I'm curious about that one. Let's see if it's working. I don't even know. Not I. It's. Okay, let's see if that works here in a second. Oh, man. All right. So I got somebody waiting in the back room here. I'm going to wait till he pops back on camera. Maybe he's getting himself a beverage to help celebrate. What are we celebrating tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Once again, we are celebrating 100 subscribers on the Real Life Perspective Show YouTube channel. So we appreciate you guys. You guys are the bomb. And not only the bomb, but you're also, I don't know, the igniter. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. I see him dancing around there. Okay. It's time to bring on my mother from another brother. My fellow Spaceball brother. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome to the stream, Mr. Trumpet Master 77. Hello, good friend. So you've done that like 3 times already. So we've got the Wizard of Oz, but there's got to be some kind of spin-off movie that they did that on. What are you referencing? Are you referencing the? Are you
Spaceballs, man? Spaceballs, yogurt when he's in the tunnel.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
No, he's not in the tunnel. It's when he tells Lone Star.
That he's
telling Lone Star in that projected in that holographic message that he said, "Forget about the crack. Forget about the Ray Lone Star. The Schwartz is in you, Lone Star. It's in you."
I found it in the Crack box.
And he fades away. He's just like, "Oh, what a world!
Okay.
No idea why he does that, but that's kind of one of the things that has always stuck to me.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Oh God, what a great movie! Oh, speaking of, as you can see, I am wearing
Spaceballs the T-shirt.
It's all about the merchandising.
Dude, that's so cool. I need to get myself a Spaceballs the T-shirt.
Yeah, come on with it.
Spaceballs the T-shirt.
Spaceballs.
Speaking of T-shirt, I now have a swag shop tied to my channel, to my YouTube channel. If anybody would be interested to go and purchase Trumpet Master 77 swag. So that's
really,
kind of neat.
I gotta check this out. So
yeah. If you want to just share the screen, you could go to my channel.
Okay.
Oh, I like the backdrop there.
Yes, I'm obsessed.
We got Troy B in the house. Troy's a reporter. He knows a lot about a lot of different things.
I like him already, man. I've seen him a few times on the streams that I've been. So the ones that you introduced me to, I've kind of jumped in with him a few times. Well, I've seen him there a few times, and
Troy's awesome, man. He's never about the drama. He's very neutral. He wins all the time.
Always
he wins
winning.
Like all these giveaways. He
literally wins.
Yes.
Nice.
That's how I was. That's how I became known. That's how I got pretty popular on Instagram, because I was winning all these freaking giveaways like all the time. So I think that's how I got known on Instagram, like in the beginning.
Really?
I just kept winning all these freaking giveaways, like back to back, like all the time. Oh, so if you go up there, like you see the tabs where it's like live podcast store, you can hit the store tab.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at this.
Yeah, so you can scroll down. Like for instance, click on anything there. Click on anything. Click on the coffee mug. Right? And then you could go scroll down a little bit. You could scroll down a little bit, and then it says fit a little bit higher there. And it says 59 products right there. Right there. You can hit that. And then that's like everything in my swag store.
Bro, that's awesome.
Get hats. And then there's multiple different colors of anything that's in there. Right,
dude, so did you have help with this as far as like, oh, I want to make t-shirts. I want to make t-shirts for little teddy bears. You know,
it's actually well, that's the whole teddy bear. That's the whole teddy bear getup. Like you can order that whole teddy bear if you wanted to, you know.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, not just the teddy bear shirt, you know. And so like there's multiple different colors of all these items that you can choose. Like
I see. Okay.
Yeah, like see there's a red shirt. There's Trumpet Master the teddy bear. There's Trumpet Master the t-shirt. Trumpet Master the coffee mug. Trumpet Master the coffee mug. Trumpet Master the hoodies. If you scroll down, there's some pretty dope ass looking hoodies in there, man.
Yeah, I like this one right here. I'm digging this first right away, man.
Yeah. Oh, there's one that's gray in the center, and it's got different color sleeves.
Look at that. Look at you. Oh man, you got your aprons, adjustable aprons.
You can get your aprons.
Different colors, good
aprons.
I'm glad you got the tanks. I'm glad you got the tanks because you know I did get my tickets the other day to the gun show.
Oh, watch out now.
Oh, look out. Hello, by the power of Grayskull.
I've been watching He-Man, so I'm feeling pretty good.
Nice.
So yeah, pretty cool stuff. Like that shirt on the left right there with the stripes, that female shirt. My wife liked that, and she ordered one of them. She liked that a lot. But there's so many different color combos, and they're so cool. You know?
That is neat, man.
Doesn't that look kind of neat?
Yeah, I've always been a fan of the baseball shirts. I like baseball shirts for some reason. I don't know why. They probably don't look good on
those right there.
Yeah.
Aren't those color combos just awesome?
They do a great job. Whoever this is.
Yeah, man. Spread shop.
Spread shop.
Love it. It's basically like a third party. And
Dog Bandit. Dude, you're thinking of everything. I love this, man. I love your merchandising.
Yeah, you got cell phone covers. If you want to, if you want to take a nap, you've got Spaceballs the pillow right there. I mean, Trumpet Master the pillow. You got Trumpet Master the beanie.
This is the
Trumpet
cool
Master
side.
the backpack, the computer bag.
Dude, that's dope.
The baby onesie. Check out the baby onesie.
Golly.
Just different colors. Isn't that cool?
It is very cool, man.
Pink. If it's a girl, you could get a pink one.
Yeah. I don't want no girls. No girls, please. No, I
don't need quite a bit of drama. I might be rocking that one on the 4th of July. That one right there. Look at
this camper mug. What? Let me see this camper mug. What is the top? Why is it considered a camper mug? What is the difference? What is a camper mug?
You know, you got me. I think it's like just a metal cup, aluminum or something like that.
The rim.
Know? And if you look at like the different colors, like you can get it like stainless steel looking, I think. Or maybe that was the other one. That was
I don't see any other color. Yeah.
Yeah. That water bottle one right there. You get like a stainless color. See all the different colors.
Oh yeah. Here we go.
Like if you click the one on the far right, it's kind of cool looking, you know?
That is really cool. That's awesome, man. I was wondering how this stuff works. If it's like you got, if they slap a decal on it, or how do they embed?
No, they actually It tells you how it's on there. Scroll down. It'll tell you how they put that on there. But it's kind of neat though, man. So basically it's a third-party company that has all these items. And as soon as you get monetized, you can tie your Spreadshop store to your YouTube channel. And basically, you know, if anybody goes in there and buys swag, you get a little percentage, a little kickback off of whatever anybody orders. You know?
Oh man, check out your MAGA Trumpet Master shirt.
Yeah. So that one right there, man, I'm probably rocking that one on the 4th of July.
For sure, man. No kidding.
That's dope.
Yep. That is cool. Super cool. I am a real American. You remember that one? You remember that one, right? Whose theme song was that? What?
That's Hulk Hogan.
That's it, man. Yeah, that's it. We were talking about. I just did a short the other day with my. It hasn't released yet, but I'm going to. Let me see. Go back here real quick. Go back to us. There we go. Look at this. You recognize this guy, right?
Oh yeah. That's Ultimate Warrior. I was Team Warrior. I was a Team Warrior fan.
Me too, man.
Over Hulk Hogan.
Yeah,
when I was a kid, you know.
He was my number one too, dude. He was totally my number one. Sad to hear of his passing. Did you see there was a clip on YouTube that his like last speech? Did you ever hear his last speech?
Yeah, when he got inducted to the WWE Hall of Fame, right?
It was during one of the shows, one of the let's see, speech. I don't think was it in front of the Hall of Fame? Let me look. No, it was.
Might have been. I don't remember. It
was during. It says right here, 2004. Let me see if you can hear this. It's pretty intense. It got me pretty good, man. I because this was like a few years after he passed, of course. But then I went back and watched this, and I said, golly, I loved this guy so much. If I can get this thing to stream properly.
Yeah, the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah. His speech, man, was just so. I can't get this thing to work.
He was like the most intense dude, like on the show, like as far as intensity, you know.
Definitely.
Hey, so so I've got an early haircut in the morning, early AM. After that, I'm gonna come home, get ready, go out there and scoop you up, and then we'll head down south.
Say that again. I had some noise in my ears. What were you?
I have an early AM haircut. I'll
How
come
early?
back. It's pretty early. I'm an early bird, dude. I wake up at 5 a.m., 4:30.
On the weekends?
Even on the weekends. It sucks. Yeah. It sucks, man. I really want to sleep in sometimes, but it's like, man, my body wakes up and I go out, you know, I have my cup of coffee. That's when I'll catch up on my shows, you know. I'll watch a couple of episodes of whatever show that I'm watching, you know, and get my shit rolling. Lots of people, like in the BBQ community, like they stay up all hours of the night on these lives. Like during the week, like I can't hang. Like I'm normally I drop out, but I'm never really on there past 9 p.m. Like that's it, you know, during the week. You know, this Friday night, Saturday night, that's different, you know. Like for instance, if I'm live on my show on Saturdays, you know, I try to, you know, sometimes they go pretty long. If the flow is good and everything's working out nice, you know, and I've got people on the panel, I'd like to get you on the panel on one of these Saturdays whenever you have time. But I know you're a family man too, so the timing just is never really right, you know. It just, I mean, it is every now and then.
You talking about your live stream panel?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. It's like you said, the stars just got to be perfectly aligned for us to do our thing, man. The most challenging. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, just as we talked about before, it's like the most challenging thing is topics, right? Like, I mean, you guys are so knowledgeable about barbecue, and you know so much about grills and all that kind of stuff. Like when you guys get into those topics, I just feel so lost. Like I feel like I can't contribute much. I just kind of stand here like a deer in headlights for the most part. But
for the most part, that's how a lot of us started. You know, watching these BBQ shows, these BBQ streamers when they would go live, and we would hear everything they're talking about, and then bit by bit we start trying the things that they were talking about, and putting it out there. Like me, for instance, Sean. Like I'll be honest with you, dude. Like I was never gonna show my face. Like I was never gonna show my face. Like
I remember you talking about that.
Yeah, like that was never part of the plan. It just never was. The only reason I ever showed my face was because I was in a competition, YouTube BBQ comp. There was 18 channels, and I thought that it was time for me to pimp myself out there and hopefully gain some votes. You know, because it was a virtual competition. It was, people were to vote on their favorite cook virtually, right, off of Smoking Joe's BBQ's BBQ channel. And I thought if people finally got to see the man behind the hands, because all they saw was my hands cooking all the time, never even heard me speak. It was watch out for the pitfall.
I'm listening to you, man. I just don't want to leave Troy V hanging, man. I want to let you know we're listening to you, man. We're listening to you in the chat too.
Yeah, that's old school. That's Atari. That's Atari right there, buddy.
Yeah, man. But I'm glad you came out.
Yeah,
hiding.
So eventually, I thought, I guess it's time for me to pimp myself out and hopefully gain some more votes that way. Because it's Trumpet Master. That's who he is. I like this guy. Hey, he's starting to kind of show his face. He jumped on somebody's live. Let's check him out. I'm interested to know more about this guy. So I want to vote for him so that he continues to go further into this competition. That was kind of my idea behind it, my whole thought process. But again, you're dealing virtual, and there's a lot of flaky things that can happen as far as votes go. And my thought behind it, I'll be honest with you, like I wanted to be the unknown that came onto the set and just slam dunked it and took it. That was my goal.
Well, you're still dunking, brother. You're doing
great. But I ended up fourth place.
Hey, participation award ain't nothing to be, Come on,
fourth
man.
place. You know what that means, Sean?
No.
I was the number 4 guy that lost. I was the 4th loser in that competition, man.
What are you talking? Oh, you're talking about whenever I remember when you kept texting me, "Hey, man, hey, check out my, I need you to go online and vote for me." You're talking about that voting thing that you did. That's what you're talking about.
I was reaching out. I was reaching out, trying to get those votes, man.
But you gotta understand. But also think about how many other people have these guys been. How much longer have they been doing this, building their following?
Oh yeah, and that's the thing. Because when I joined the competition, man, I had like 100 subscribers. Like I had less subscribers than what you have now. When I joined the comp, and some of the people that were in the competition were already like 1,000, 800. So obviously they had more eyes on their product, from their subscribers, their viewers, and so
so they had an advantage, man.
Yeah. So it was basically a popularity contest, when it all comes down to it. But I knew that going in. I understood that clearly going in. I just wanted to kind of throw the shit upside down and be like, damn, who is this fucking Trumpet Master? Look at this fucking pork sandwich that he just did. He just killed it. I'm going to vote for this guy. That was my idea behind the whole thing. I wanted to be Sylvester Stallone and Over the Top. I wanted to be...
You got the hat. Flip the hat around, bro. Flip the hat around.
I wanted to be that guy. I wanted to be the wiener. I wanted to win. I wanted to win the shit and take it home. But it just didn't happen that way. But I did gain more subscribers and I did gain more viewers and stuff like that. And eventually I said, you know what? Screw it. If I want this thing to grow because I enjoyed doing it, maybe I need to start showing my face. Maybe I need to start, brother. And so I eventually started hosting my lives. And I just finished my episode 40 last Saturday. Last Saturday, I just finished episode 40 of the Trumpet Master 77 show. And I never have any plans unless it's some kind of giveaway that one of my sponsors, wanted to collaborate with me, and that's the only time really that I ever had plans. I gave away so many grills last quarter, 22, lots of Monument grills and griddles and rubs, and I've given away so much shit, um, and that's really cool, and my channel has been growing, but I'm not really into it for like the whole giveaway thing or anything like that. If I'm doing something like that, like this past weekend, it was shot glasses that one of my subscribers makes, by hand, and that's kind of her thing that she wants to kind of launch out there. So, and I have one right here, I have one right here in this little sack, in this little ball sack right here. You see this little ball sack?
Oh, I know about little
ball sack. So I'm gonna open up this little sack and show it to you. So the inside, you see it's white, right? But then on the outside, it's different colors, kind of marbleized, I guess you could say, from the fire. Really badass little product, But yeah, and in the YouTube land, you will gain some haters, unfortunately, but it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I haven't gotten there yet, so I can't really. I don't have your perspective yet, man. Because
Yeah.
I know you've expressed to me some of those situations that you've been through.
Yeah. But it's all good, man. It is what it is.
But I appreciate you, being transparent with me about that kind of stuff, because that better mentally prepares me, because I do have a temper, and the last thing I want to do is blow up and do something stupid on a live one day, because all this stuff is recorded, and once it's on the internet, it's live. And,
for sure.
like you said, you said you're not about the drama. Troy V is not about the drama. We're just out to have
No,
a
he's
good
not,
time.
man. Troy V's always been supportive.
Troy V didn't know much about barbecue until he started coming to lives and asking questions and listening. Now the BBQ community can't get rid of him. Oh, well, even when I sing all their win all their swag.
That's
Nice,
absolutely 100% correct.
That's so good.
He's very active in the chats.
Yeah.
Very popular. He's very popular in the chats.
Troy, are you drinking anything with us tonight, buddy? Let us know if you are, or even if it's Topo Chico,
Some Topo, maybe some Dr. Peepo.
Yeah. Did you ever play Combat Man? Sorry, let me get to my next trivia question of the night. What was the highest grossing film of the 90s? If you know what it was, toss it in the comments in the chat.
Of the 90s?
Of the 90s.
Oh,
Yes,
dude.
sir. I know.
I think,
So-
I'm going to drop something in the chat now.
Okay. Go for it. You remember this combat game? I used to call it Tanks as a kid. I completely forgot about the airplane scenario. Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. I dropped that, and then I just thought of something else.
Well, you can drop more than one. There's no rule. I
I
got no
Of
limit.
the 90s, right? Of
Yeah, the 90s. The 90s.
I think I'm right on this one.
All right. We got Troy's drinking orange Crystal Light. I'm one of those sober people. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely. As
Nothing.
long as you're having a
Absolutely.
good time.
Like tonight, I'm drinking light beer. I've been on them German beers, them German kicks. And let me tell you,
Dude,
they're fantastic brews. But let me tell you, it's an easy way to put on some pounds. Them Hefeweizen's will put it on you. It's just like eating a half a pizza. One beer is like eating a half a pizza. The Hefeweizen.
Dude, you've been getting me on these hazy IPAs, and I've just been freaking. I've been.
Yeah.
So my first
You gotta-
stream I did with you, I was on the McConaughey's, and I drank that whole dang 6-pack that night, and I
Oh, dude.
regret it.
I won't even do that. Like, I won't even do that. Like,
Oh my gosh.
you do that.
And it's funny. I knew I was 3 sheets to the wind when I'm walking. I was walking through my kitchen and I couldn't even finish a conversation. I go, maybe I shouldn't have had that. Because my wife
Dude,
was asking me.
I've been there before, man. But I'm pretty smart about it now. I'm extra careful now.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like,
Well,
like I know my limit. Like when I run my streams and I'm sitting here just being silly with everybody, that, you know. You know, I keep a little cooler right next to me with ice and whatever it is that I'm drinking that night, you know, and I'm promoting it and I'm just having a good time, and that's what I do. But I know my limit. I really do. It's not like when I was a youngster and it was like, that feels good. I want to continue to feel this good, so therefore I'm going to continue to slam them like that, and then end up in just getting sick, you know, at the end of the night. But no, I don't like that.
Yeah, nobody likes it anymore.
It takes a keen intellect to drink the sophisticated alcohol that I drink these days, man. I don't, you know, I'll put it down to where when I'm feeling good and just kind of maintain until I'm ready to eat dinner, and that's pretty much it. It's game over after that, you know.
Yeah, and that's great. You got that discipline to stop, you know, when the time comes.
Oh yeah, I do, because I know, like, okay, I can continue, but I know how it's gonna make me feel it in the morning, or if I'm drinking like liquor, like rum, whiskey, bourbon, I can continue, but I know how it's gonna make me feel at like 1 or 2 in the morning when I wake up and I'm sweating. And my heart's just like bam, 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 just processing it, you know.
Yeah.
So, you know, if I'm drinking a light beer, I'm fine, dude. You know.
Yeah.
It all affects me different. I know my body better than any doctor. I know like what I put in my body, how it's gonna.
So true. And the fact that you're in tune with yourself like that is such. It's just crazy how many people aren't aware of their own, listening to their own body, that they rely on somebody else to say, tell you what's wrong, right?
I'll tell you this scene. Lots of research and development went into it, man. lots of fails, lots of
but you know what?
Lots of fails, lots of what the hell. And
this is another reason why I know you're my mother from another brother, is because I too am drinking light beer tonight, man. I said I need something
Corona
light.
Corona Light.
Corona Extra.
Same. It looks like we're drinking what each other should be drinking. Like, we need to swap this.
No, what are you drinking? What is that?
This is a Youngling Lager Light.
I've never had Youngling. Who makes that?
What? Oh my god, dude! When you have it, that's all you're gonna drink.
Oh, because I'm young. Is that what you're saying? And
no.
Extra?
It's Youngling. I'm buying you a 12-pack of the Youngling Lagers tomorrow. The classic lager. Actually, okay, I'll get you a 6-pack.
Yeah.
Hopefully, where we go, they have some. We can have one or two.
I still got 3 of those innocent guns sitting in my refrigerator, man.
I still have one sitting in there. I just haven't had the courage to pop it, you know, because like I'm just like, damn, dude, that's just too ridiculously strong for a beer, you know.
Well, the first time I tried it, it didn't bug me. I didn't taste the strongness until I think it was like maybe the 3rd one in, because I was so mentally distracted by streaming with you. I was like, oh, it was literally the first time I tried one. And I was just, I think I was mentally distracted going, it smells good. It tastes good. It reminds me of this.
It smells amazing.
Then afterwards, I went and had another one set in my recliner and played some Nintendo Switch with the fam. And I was going, oh, there's the bite he was talking about.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that stuff. Like, if I want to drink something that potent, I'm gonna make sure that it's not beer. You know what I mean? Like, that's gonna be a bourbon on ice or something. You know, a beer should not be that powerful. You know.
Yeah. Speaking of, I mean, you got a second to hold down the fort while I go get me a quick refill?
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Okay. You're a moderator. You can handle in the chat, right?
No, I don't have access to your chat, but
Oh,
I can
okay.
sit here and just bullshit. And as long as you got the game playing right there in the background, go for it. Do what you got to do.
Okay, cool. Troy V's left us a comment.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and
I'll check it out.
I'm gonna put up another trivia question. What 1990s movie stars Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise as vampires?
That was what the hell was the name of that movie?
Ooh, think about it. Think and ponder. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Troy is saying he quit drinking because I would drink until the alcohol was gone. Drank like a college student for 20 years and it started taking its toll. Yeah, I have several friends that used to put it down like that, and that's what it is. You got it right there, Troy. I see that answer. That's the one. I couldn't remember like the name of that movie for some reason, but yeah, I had several buddies of mine that would put it down like that, and I remember we'd go down 6th Street here in Austin every night of the week, like we knew, like I knew what club was going on, like Mondays, Tuesdays, Spirits on Wednesdays, Treasure Island on Thursdays. I mean, it was a hell of a time. But man, they would drink until like it was insane. Like they would just plastered, and like even then, like at the age I was, like I knew I had sense to know, like, hey, I can't be putting it down like that because I'm the guy driving. Yeah, I can put it down big time, but we're gonna stay down here until I feel like I can drive. Like there was this pizza joint that was on 6th Street. It's still there. And at the end of the night, man, we would just all go there and get these huge slices of like New York style pizza, and just eat, drink a Coke and eat pizza and just sober up before we walked to the car and drove home. In the early AM hour, like 4 or 5 in the morning. And that's probably why I wake up at 4 and 5 a.m. these days, because back then I would go to sleep at that hour, but now I wake up at that hour. That's kind of weird. I never really looked at it that way until just now. I think I just had a breakthrough.
See, sometimes you just need some alone time, brother.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
But hey, man. But about today, about your stream today, man. Sorry I was late, dude. I had a pack of pork chops that I was supposed to grill up for dinner, and I'm out there grilling them, and I was watching you on my phone. So that's why I was late tonight. So I hope you forgive me.
Dude, it's all good. It's just always so much fun to talk to somebody.
For sure.
I saw somebody joined in the actual live stream, and I'm going, oh, there's somebody out there watching, but how do I keep them entertained? I've never actually done a full live stream by myself. Yeah. You've always been there. It's just so much more fun to talk to somebody.
No, it is, and like for mine, like I was always known, like in the beginning, like when I first started showing my face and started showing up on people's lives and stuff like that, I was always known. I was known as the guy that just would not stop talking. Like I'm just constantly talking about something, just always talking. So like when I started hosting my own lives, like I never really had an issue with that. If you go back to episode number 1, that was my very, very first one. And like I'm talking constantly up until right at the very first hour. Like seriously, like right at the very first hour, that's when I bring somebody on the show. So like I'm just sitting there just talking, and yeah. So that's never been an issue for me to just kind of hang out and just chill. Just chat away what I did this week, what I did today, what I cooked today, what I ate for breakfast, what I'm drinking, what I'm going to drink.
And that's cool,
what
man.
I plan on drinking.
Just talk about whatever, you talk about you talk about real stuff. I mean, that's your real life perspective, right? That's your real life perspective.
Yes, sir. My
Ooh.
real life perspective.
Hey, I didn't get to do this with you earlier, but today we are celebrating 100 subscribers on the Real Life Perspective Show YouTube channel. So
That's what's up, man.
that's it,
Congratulations.
man. Thank you very much.
Just stay at it. Just continue to do it, man. Just continue to do it. Start getting some people familiar to you out there. They're always on their YouTube. They're gonna see your live stream. Oh, excuse me.
You got to cheers with me, brother? Cheers with me.
Yeah, man. Yeah, let's do it. And cheers to Troy too, right there. Troy, I hope you join us every Friday from now on, man. Be one of the beginnings of this special channel that's gonna become up and coming.
I'm testing out some things, man. I'm testing. I pushed it to 6:30 today to try something different to see if maybe that helped. And you know what? Thanks to you introducing me to Mr. Troy V. It looks like we had another one in there watching us for a little while. I don't know who it was, but thank you for watching us for a little while there. We had a third viewer. Are you one of them? Are you watching this?
No, I'm not.
You're not?
I mean, I'm right here with you right now.
So I don't have any open right now. So we have 2 viewers. Hey, that's great. You know, normally it was like you and I watching ourselves on YouTube before. So this is great. So this is progress. So thank you all very much. If there's any kind of topics you guys want us to hear about, I mean, I just always like talking about, movie trivia, and I like to start things off just to get something going about the tops, the most, top box office movies of the past weekend, just to get something going. Some people like that kind of stuff. I like to hear a little bit about it, just in the real world. Video games. I like video games. I don't play a ton. I play a lot of Nintendo Switch stuff. So earlier we talked about the trending games. Diablo 4, I don't know. I've never played it. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I'm interested in actually, I might actually purchase the Nintendo Switch vouchers. You can get vouchers for $100, so you get 2 games. And because I think these higher up games Zelda are going for like $69 or $59 or something like that. So you get about $10 off. I noticed that I don't own one actual little cartridge, a Nintendo Switch cartridge. Everything that I own is all digital, so I download it straight. I just bought like a really heavy duty SD card for storage. And it's so much easier because you can just take that Switch with you and you got all those games with you. So,
and that's kind of what we have planned doing tomorrow. I wonder if they have like new stuff there too. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've been there.
I'm bringing all my gear, brother. So it's going to be fun to check it out because I'm hoping that guy, every time I go to their website, I see this little bald guy, and I'm assuming he's like the owner, right?
I just remember some hipsters there. That's how long it's been there.
Okay.
That I've been there, but
I'll be able to.
We'll go to that one. We'll go to that one, and it should be a good time. I think you're gonna love that place, man.
Well, I've held off because the one thing I am going to purchase, and I know it's there because I looked it up on their website, is
the robot.
No, just this. I'll show you here. Just it. Where am I at?
So Troy is saying he saw your live chat on his feed and jumped on. He said we need to remind him because YouTube never gives him any notifications. YouTube's been kind of hit or miss on notifications. That cartridge right there is a classic. That's like a classic cartridge. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah, that's the one I'm going to get.
Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt?
The combo. Yeah, because I was telling Troy V about when I was a kid, the combo package was the action kit. I don't think it's still on here. Is it still on here? Where is it?
I don't know. So when the OG Nintendo first came out, the gun was gray.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
I don't know when
there it is.
That freaking orange one came out. It was like the second year, wasn't it? That's old school right there.
I don't know, man. I never saw the red one. Because
I remember seeing the gray one just like that, right? That was the original. But then like a year or two later, like everybody had the freaking orange one. And I think it was one of those like, hey, cops thought it was a real gun kind of thing, and they said, hey, you better change it to a hot orange or something so that we know that it's a toy from a distance or something like that. You know what I mean?
even with that 2-foot cable hanging off of the side, it still looks real, huh? Yeah. This was the one I had, man. I opened up, Chris. I think I still have the VHS of the home movies.
Of you opening that?
Of me opening that. Yeah, and this is what we had. This was it, man. This was my
dude. Could you imagine getting your hands on a box like that, man?
Dude. Oh yeah, I think they're there. We'll
original box like that.
Mm-hmm. I think I saw them online. I think maybe in the Google photos. We looked at them last time, right? In that stream we talked about. Oh, you got to go here, and then I Googled it and we pulled it up, and I'm pretty sure it was up there. But
this has those boxes and stuff like that, like on the top rack, just on display. And I don't know if they're selling them, but
you can get them for sale.
But they do have them.
I don't think I want the box though. It doesn't really do anything for me. Like I bought the reproduction of the Castle Grayskull. Yeah. And that box is amazing because the artwork is it's so classic. He-Man, Masters of the Universe. But this one really, because I have the actual setup right here, right? But that is the last item I am looking to acquire to complete that set is that combo right there with the Mario cartridge. And I'm going to stick it in here.
That's awesome. Yep. When you think about it, though, I wish gaming systems would continue to do what they used to do back then. You've got 2 controllers, 2 games, and a freaking zapper, all in one box.
Yep.
And I guess they can, but man, they're just expensive these days. Like a PlayStation 5, you spend $1,000.
They're stupid expensive, right?
Yeah, come on, man.
I saw my wife sent me something the other day. It said, "I'm finally making the amount of money that I've always wanted, even though everything is 5 times more expensive."
Yeah.
So it's so relevant.
Like I'm at the point in my life right now where I'm making the most money that I've ever made, but it doesn't fucking matter because everything around me is that much more expensive.
That's it. Troy says, I seen it on the feed. And you said this earlier, huh?
Yeah.
And jumped on. You'll have to remind me. So I don't have his info. I guess you have his personal contact information to let him know. I don't know why the notifications aren't working, man.
Well, they're hit or miss, man. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Like I'm subscribed to several channels that like I know when the videos drop, but like I don't get notified, and then I'll see like there's some channels that go live, they do a Fun Day Friday, and they always go live probably around lunchtime, which is it's our lunchtime, they're 1 p.m. and sometimes I get the notification, but other times I'm already on that channel waiting for that live because I know I'm not going to get that notification, on my lunchtime. So just to catch
that, you know what? You're absolutely right because I subscribe. I probably got close to 30 subscriptions, and I only receive. Okay, so I'm not saying it's user error, but do you guys hit that notification bell? On the channel? Okay. Yeah. Just making sure.
Sometimes I'll tell you what though. Sometimes I know that I hit it. And then when I go to the channel, it says it's blank, like it's empty, like I have not hit it. I'm like, man, what the hell?
That's so weird. So weird how that happens. Let's do another trivia question. Let's see what I got here. What do I have? Of the 90s, we got the Brad Pitt. What does this one say? What popular 1990s TV heartthrob voiced young Simba in the animated movie The Lion King?
Oh, dude, I know this, And when I found this out, it just completely messed up the cartoon for me.
Why?
I don't know, man. It just did. It just like
because you're able to put it.
I guess because I don't know, man. They should have just kept it cartoony. I would have been fine never knowing that. And I probably spelt the last name wrong, but
well, what's funny is that
this ain't, and I know that this ain't his real name.
well, there you go. So yeah, Troy V. Ferris No, the teen heartthrob. I think Troy V's on the right track.
Oh, you talking about baby Simba or teenage Simba?
Yeah, heartthrob voice, young Simba.
Like baby Simba?
Yeah, because there was only two. There was young Simba, and then there was.
You know what? I don't know that one. I don't know.
Okay, okay, Troy V, you're on the right track, young man. I will say that.
But that one that I put right there, that's teenage Simba. That's
correct.
That's nuts dropped on Simba.
You're absolutely right.
But yeah, I don't know who did the kid Simba though. But I'll be back, man. I gotta get a drink.
You do that. Oh man, I remember playing this fishing game on Atari. Did you ever play this one, Troy V? I forget what it was. I missed what they called it. I didn't play this one. I don't know what this one is. Let's see. I don't know that one. I don't know. Hero. This was the thumbnail that got me for this game right here. Boxing. We used to play boxing all the time. And I guess you had to hit that little middle button. Oh gosh. I have such a good time. Like so much nostalgia, just how silly these games really were. I love the simplicity of it and the joystick of Atari. You would bam. Just all you had to do was hit that little button in the middle. Tennis. Did I play tennis? Yeah, I think we had this one too. Yep. I don't think I was any good at it, but I want to say we had it. We had so many little cartridge games that we played. I'd probably play it for like maybe 2 minutes, and I'd say, okay, I'm bored with this, and just like hit it, turn it off, pull it out, find another one, blow into it, and then stick it back in. There you go. Troy V says that boxing game was great, but it wasn't in television. I thought, no, this is I think we're looking at Atari, right? That's what I remember. Yeah, this was the one, Space Invaders. No, I think we're looking at. I played it on Atari. I don't know if it was on television, but I played it on a boxing on Atari, as well as this one, Space Invaders, right? So this one is. Had a lot of good times. Apparently, my parents told me I used to call this, ooh, it's poo-poo monsters. Poo-poo monsters. Poo-poo monsters. I don't know why, but kids are funny.
That poo-poo must have been very spooky.
I guess, because my parents tell me all the time I used to call it poo-poo monsters. And they still quote me to this day. Classic pitfall.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. If I can find a really good deal on Super Nintendo system tomorrow, it's coming home.
Nice, dude. So I had a really
I'm very attached to the Super Nintendo.
Did you ever have a Super NES?
Mm-hmm.
What happened to it?
No idea. Like, I have no idea what happened to it. Like, it might very well be at my mom's somewhere, packed up. I can't remember what happened to it, though.
But you had it as a youngster.
Yeah.
Okay. So I had one as a youngster too, and then as a young bachelor, I lived with these two roommates who were just a couple of potheads, and so I would like go grocery shopping with them, and I get like snacks and stuff and like cookies and all that kind of. And they'd say, "No, we don't want that kind of crap in the house. We would like to eat good stuff." Yada yada yada. I'd come home; those idiots would be stoned on the couch and eating all my snacks and stuff. So it got so sad that I had to start hiding my cookies and everything under my bed in my room because my stupid roommates would always just eat them. Oh, crazy roommates. But I
That's
had
kind
the
of
super.
funny that they would sit there and eat them when they would tell you that they didn't want that kind of food in the house.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I was young and naive, my friend. But one of the things my Super NES I had, they had a PlayStation 2, I think, sitting in the living room. Hey,
That's a sticker, dude.
okay, it's a sticker.
Yeah.
You know what it looks to me? I almost thought it was a cartoon. What are they called? Animation.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, where it's like the stop motion.
Yeah,
But
it's an
yeah,
actual animation film
yeah.
card. What
This
is
is
it
a
called?
sticker. I don't know where to put it. Like that's how come I haven't done anything with it.
Frame it.
I got to find something special to put it on.
Yeah, I did. I did that too. I found all kinds of. So here's my fancy camera case.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
I put all kinds of crazy stuff on there. Like, what do I have on there?
Mash. I see Mash. Orco. I see some garbage bells.
Do you remember that guy in the middle from the old McDonald's commercials?
That was the McDonald's, the moon guy.
Yeah.
You need to
Remember
put
that-
Max Headroom. You need to put Max Headroom like right next to him.
Oh yeah, I gotta get. So I just found on Amazon a whole bunch of cool stickers and stuff, you know. And then on my drone case, I did the same thing. Got my classic Showbiz pizza.
Yeah.
Who's that in the top?
80s Cobra. Ren and Stimpy. Who's that little top left? I can't make that out. The circle. Yeah, that one. That's Thundercats.
You nailed it.
Leonidas.
Leonidas. Lion-O.
Yeah.
Good old Lion-O, man. Anyway, so my roommate decided to have a garage sale. Anyways, we had this living room where we all shared, and I put.
He sold your shit.
He sold my shit. Sold my
for a
shit.
cheeseburger.
He said, "Here, I saved you the money. Here's your $40." I had like 10 games. I had Mario Kart, Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat 1, all those Super NES games.
Dude, I was a beast on that Super Ghouls and Ghosts and Final Fight. Do you remember a game called Final Fight?
Yeah.
Dude, dude, on Super Nintendo, that's where it was, man. Final Fight.
I remember that cover. Is that what they did? Oh yeah, here you go.
Hager did, or Hager.
Hager. That's where Hager's from, because we play.
Would stand and go,
we play. What is it called?
There it is. There it is. Final Fight, baby.
Marvel versus Capcom, and Hager's in that. And I always wonder, where is Hager from? Because he's a pretty kick butt character in Marvel versus Capcom. But yeah, there you go. There he is.
Yeah, Hager. Oh, and then the bad guy, he comes up laughing. Remember that laughing guy right here? He's just like.
I don't remember. Hold on.
You'll see that in a minute.
What's happening, Jessica?
Yeah. Turn on your TV. You fiend! What have you done to my daughter? Nothing yet, but we will. Why make your job difficult? There he is.
Oh, there he is. Okay. I remember that.
It's ass kicking time, baby. What? Jessica was kidnapped? The Mad Gears must pay. Final fight. Press start.
Oh, okay, so
you
you could be Hager.
But there's a third guy that you could have been. Remember, he was in the red suit. I used to love this game right here, man. Dude, Manny late nights playing this game.
Look, he's got your pot roast. What did you see the meme?
He just ate that damn prime rib.
That's it. Didn't he just do it? Didn't he just do an episode on that about 3 weeks ago?
22, 5'11", 187. Favorite foods: spinach and milk.
What?
His
Now we got a profile.
Jessica was kidnapped by the Mad Gear gang.
And Hager's the dad, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Because
Hager's a big beefy dude.
Yeah, Because I remember at the end, if you use Haggard to beat Marvel vs. Capcom, it tells in the story that he finally finds his daughter at the end.
Really?
Yeah, something like
I didn't
that.
know that.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's it. So I guess Haggard is his dad. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Oh,
Is it going to be gameplay? Yeah, here we go. And then his special move was he would spin and he'd be like, "You what?" He'd pick them up and dump them on their heads.
Is that audio coming through for you?
Oh, dude, I gotta play this. Like, I want to play this right now, dude.
Dude, it's on. You if you have a Nintendo Switch and you do the $20 a year, you can play this right now on the Super NES.
Dude, I have it. I have it on my PlayStation 3. I downloaded it on my PlayStation 3, but the PlayStation 3 is packed up in the garage.
Oh.
Yeah. I got that game off of the PlayStation Store.
Final
a few years
fight.
back.
All right, final trivia question of the night. What threatens to end the world in Armageddon?
Oh, I know what it is.
Oh, he knows what it is, he says. Final fight, man. Look at this. So great.
But Super Ghouls and Ghosts was the one that I that was so much fun for me as a kid.
I tried playing it on the Switch recently, and I'm just not any good at it.
Super Ghouls and Ghosts?
Yeah, let me see. Ghouls. How do you spell ghouls? There it is. Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Long play.
Super. That was a lot of fun. That game was a lot of fun, dude.
Let's check out this intro. So none of these sounds are coming through. I shared the audio with it. You can't hear any of that? Hold on.
No.
Nothing.
Not yet.
Did you hear any applause earlier or anything?
No.
Oh, dude. I just shared the tab and everything. So, lame. Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Here we go. I just thought it was always funny that
it's always you got to rescue a princess. Always in a castle. Who hadn't seen that scenario? Right?
And as you can see in Snake Mountain, who's captured over here? I don't know if you can see from that far back. Here, let me.
No.
Get a little bigger. How about now? You see who's back there on the chains?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I see Tila.
Oh, I got a new addition, man. Check this out. I got this new lamp. See this lamp?
I like it, man.
It's a NES controller with the original Super Mario Brothers level all the way around.
Dude, that is so cool. Does it rotate?
Cool. No, it doesn't rotate, but I'm rotating it now. Manually.
Oh, dude, cool that's awesome.
Isn't that cool? Target.com, my friend.
Man, dude, eventually, like, I gotta move this to somewhere where I can build a background like that, you know?
Yeah,
I've got so much stuff that I can put in my background.
Yeah, I just like doing that. I don't know. I just thought it was cool because a lot of people do green screen stuff, and I don't think it's as authentic. You know, it bothers me when I watch somebody who's got the fake background because they'll be moving their head and you'll see the glitch.
Yeah. The green screen.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. But here you go, Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Look at them go.
Yeah, now that was my dude. I was all about this. So about this, man. For real.
Yeah, my kids would always. He's also another character in Marvel vs. Capcom. I think it's 3 that we have. Yeah, he's another character, and maybe it's the ultimate. I think it's ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom.
Oh, he just got that laser knife right there. It's like.
I know.
I remember that you could shoot it a lot. I
always thought it was so funny when he got hit, you turned into underwear.
Yeah.
But what? He just run around in his underwear.
But these are classic games where you're like, oh, I want to get to the next level, you know?
Yeah, so when I was a kid, we never had Sega, but my cousin had Altered Beast. Did you ever play Altered Beast?
Yes, I remember that game. I remember that game.
And
that was back when that other game, Bad Boys, was out. Bad Dudes.
Bad Dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny about that game.
Oh, he got the gold suit. Oh,
the theme for the storyline with that is apparently if you're chasing a bunch of cocaine traffickers.
yeah.
And I never
I'm
knew that.
bad.
Never
I'm
knew
bad.
that.
Remember?
Yeah, I'm bad.
Yeah, I remember that
Like,
one you were talking about though. That beast, the beast.
Ultra
one?
Beast. So
Yeah.
okay, let me ask you this. Asteroid space version of a hemorrhoid. Okay. What do you call it? Space pebble? A space pebble. A space pebble. Is that a game?
No,
It says
that
asteroids.
was my answer to your last trivia.
The trivia.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Oh, it makes sense now. I thought it was
Man, who's playing is killing it right now, man. They got skills.
These guys are good. There's some of these guys like there's a game called Super Mario Maker 2 where you can make your own Mario levels, right?
Yeah, I've heard of that one. I think my son has that one.
These
my
guys,
son.
man, the stuff these guys come up with, and then so there's like these gamers that will they'll say, "Hey, send me your level." I guess you can share your level with other people on online
and try to master it. That's kind of cool, man.
It is cool, man. But some of these levels, dude, like you don't even touch the floor. These guys are just like bouncing off of turtle shells flying through the air and stuff like that.
Holy shit! That reminds me, man. There's a game that people play on their cell phones. My kids play it all the time. Oh shit! It's those shapes, and it's like super fast with that badass music.
Geometry Dash.
Yes, that one. Dude.
Yes, yeah,
that's insane.
That's great
intense,
game,
man.
It is. It's so
dude.
good.
That game's intense, and the music that's playing it's just amazing. I'm like, what the hell? Like, dude, that's insane. That's a whole different level of gaming, you know?
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun, man. I can get a little far with it, you know. My kiddos do really well
Geometry
with it.
Dash. That's
Geometry Dash. And it's free, it's simple. It's just so, I mean, come on, man. It just
Do you play it on your phone?
Yes, I've got it on my phone.
So I only have 3 games on my phone. There it is, Geometry Dash. So I have Space Shooter, Candy Crush, and Clash Royale.
Oh yeah, I played that before. Yeah, I used to play I used to waste so much time on Clash Royale.
I still do.
because you like okay.
I still do.
Because I always do
clan and everything.
I always do the yeah, exactly. So you build it up. It's okay. This will take 3 days to build. Okay, click and then close out.
Actually, not that one. It's Clash Royale. It's like toe to toe with another player all the time.
Oh no, this is like the one where you build your own clan city and stuff like that.
You're talking about Clash Royale or
Royal.
Yeah, this one's
Clash
Royale.
Royale.
This is like toe to toe. It's live gaming against somebody else.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you, I got a great game for you. If you like strategy games, my favorite game for the phone, I actually used to waste when I was a security officer. I used to waste so much time playing Stick War. Did you ever play Stick War? Oh, there it is.
No.
Here's the original Stick War, dude.
I have seen my kids play that one.
So
yeah,
you build up. So you got like your little castle, and I have so much fun with this stuff, dude. With this game because you got your character. I don't know where this guy's going so early on. So what you're supposed to do is build up your art here. What are you doing? What is this guy doing? This guy's just going balls to the wall.
He's just going after it.
He thinks he's King Leonidas up in here. This is Sparta because you have
a secret formula.
Look at him. So when you get about halfway, see, this is pretty cool, man. It's so much fun. But what I hear, wow, how do you get so many characters built up so fast? So that's what you do is you build up all your characters and you go try to take down the other side of the screen statue, right? And they typically will run back into the fort and start with their archers to try to get you down. But if you get about close to halfway to defeating their statue, they start with a second wave and they bring back. They're just like, oh, okay, it's our last resort. We just got to bring out everybody. But you got these miners sitting there and they're building gold for you because you have to spend your money on building either more miners, or you can, get more fighters, and then you unlock all these characters along the way. Your archers. Archers are great, but I can't tell you how much time I spent on this. This was such a fun. It's simple enough.
You don't play it anymore?
I've pretty much mastered the first version. There's more elaborate versions on the phone, on the mobile. This was on the PC that I used to play this on. So you can download the Stick Wars 2, I think, maybe Stick Wars 3. Let's see what Stick Wars 3 looks like.
That's crazy looking.
It's cool, man, because this doesn't look familiar. I don't know anything about Stick Wars 3. Maybe Stick Wars 2. But yeah, it's a really fun, if you're just going to play on your phone, you're looking to waste some time. Or Tetris, or just straight up Tetris, man. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, this looks right. I think you can get this on your phone for free.
Yeah. Whatever we end up doing, man, I still got to get home in time to cook dinner.
Yeah, no problem, man. Just let me know. So just let me know what time. I'll text you my address after the stream here.
Yeah. Drop it.
I'm gonna do a late. Oh, you probably go to bed early because of how early you wake up.
No, I do. I know. Like sometimes I wake up in the morning and I see that you had text me like at 10:30 or 11.
Yeah, and I'll wake up at
I respond like the next morning.
And I'll wake up at like 6:30 when my alarm clock goes off, and I'll see that you texted me at 5.
So yeah, that'll be the plan, man. We'll roll out there, probably eat, get a lot of content.
So I hear, what's the name of this? Go ahead.
I'm thinking on the way back we stop at the place,
Okay, because I told my brother about what we're doing, and he said, "Oh, does the place start with the V?" I said, "I don't know." And he goes, "Well, just make sure you get there. You gotta get there early. You're gonna wait in line. There's gonna be quite a bit of people there." So
it is on a Saturday. I've never been there. I don't think it's gonna be that bad. Gonna be that bad.
So how early are you thinking?
I don't know, man. If we get there like around lunchtime, like an early lunch, like I don't know, like 11:30 ish.
Okay, so that's gonna be the first thing we're doing. We're heading straight to the food trucks.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we'll do that first, and then on the way back we'll hit. Well, I don't know, man. It depends, because like.
So
because the other place, the game place, is like on the way. It's on the right hand side. Like it'd be foolish to pass it up,
But it doesn't. There. But we don't want to rush it there though. So let me ask you this: what time do you need to be home?
I really need to be back by 3.
Okay,
I think about by 3.
So the store doesn't open up till 11. They open up at 11. So I think it might be fun if we had. I don't know what time the food trucks open. So why don't I don't know what time your haircut is and all that stuff, but if we show up, say, I don't know, 10:30, 10 o'clock, because we don't know what the line's going to be like at that place.
Yeah.
At the food court, the food.
Yeah. I think you're right. I think we should go out there first.
Yeah, let's just go straight to the food.
Yeah.
And get some content. And then we'll eat, and maybe they'll have. I don't know if they'll have brewskis there, but we'll be. I don't know how well if we want to do that or not. But we'll get
you
some
can,
food.
because I'll be driving, so you can brewski it up all you want. Honestly.
Well, yeah, we'll play by ear, and then on the way
back, if anything, I'll have 1-2 tops, but
okay,
nothing more after that.
Right on. Yeah, exactly, just enough to take the edge
off. For
me,
I mean,
because once we get to the store, it's just going to be so much fun, and I guarantee we're going to walk through there, and I'm hoping that I'm going to bring my whole little get up to where I got a little mic system, where if somebody's there at the store, we can give them a little interview. You know what I mean? If the owner's there or something, just by chance. That it makes great, even more content. We can say, hey, how long has the store been open? What made you want to get into this? What made you want to open this store? Because it's been around for a while, right?
It'd be like, okay, so what's Mike Tyson punch outs straight to Mike Tyson code?
What?
What's Mike Tyson punch out straight to Mike Tyson code?
Oh yeah. Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. That kind of stuff. That's gonna be great. That's gonna be great. Let's do it. Let's do it, man. So let's go through these trivia questions really quick. The first question I asked, I don't know if you're here yet, but what 1990s movie starring Robin Williams featured a magical board that comes to life?
My new password.
That was
She can answer. She's welcome to answer. She said Castaway? She said Castaway.
She says hi, by the way.
Hello, young lady. What is La Cobra de Monte? Is it going with your shirt there?
That's a cobra of the mountain.
I love the Cobra Kai shirt. I'm waiting for the next season to come out. Are you excited about the new season?
Yeah. I was. They're coming into town again into Dallas, and last year we went, and they freaking didn't show up the day that we had passes to meet them.
Yeah, when I
went, pissed us off, man.
When I went to, I know you spend all that investment time.
All that, yeah, man. And then we didn't get to see who we went to go and see. And then when I saw your teaser videos that you put up, it was like they were there. Just like chilling.
Just Johnny and the other guy.
Ralph?
No, Ralph wasn't there.
Really?
Johnny and
Kreese.
Kreese were there.
I would have been happy with that, man.
And he's in my and they're in my little video too. If you guys
I know I saw it. Okay.
Yeah. So they're in there.
I was like, man, hell yeah. But they'll be back. Like they're back. Like I'm not sure if it's this weekend or next weekend. But
Fan Dallas, Expo in Dallas. That's the one we went to last year, and it was a blast, dude. That's where I've got my video on my channel, and we had such a great time. Oh man, me and my bro went. We had a bros trip, and dude, it was the best. Besides the B&B that we stayed in.
Shit. When we went, we stayed at the Hilton downtown Dallas, like right there, like.
Look at
like
you.
Right there. The convention center was walking distance,
Hell yeah.
So cars parked in the garage there, and we just walked,
Love it.
It was a lot of walking, but it was a really good time. We had a lot of fun. I still have my Back to the Future time machine driver's license that I earned that day in my wallet.
Sweet, dude.
Yeah.
Back to the Future.
I do have a lot of footage from that day, and I never put a video together, but I will. I will eventually.
You should. Yeah. You should, man. Yeah. You know what? No, you sent me something because I saw something from you that you went up and asked somebody something. You said, "Hey, where are the?" I don't know where I saw it. It might have been on your channel or something because I remember seeing that it said you were asking somebody about the Cobra Kai cast. He said, "Hey, where
I wonder
are
if I just showed you on my phone because I never posted any content about it.
It's possible. It's possible. Back when we first met, back in our early dating days.
Yeah, that was a very interesting time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. But look how it's growing, man. I mean, like, I'm so glad to know you, and I'm so glad that you're here, and thank you for introducing me to this world and to all these great people and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, man, for sure. Salute.
So thank you. Salute, brother.
Tomorrow should be a good time, and we'll get that done. So
yeah, man.
Because of that, I'm probably gonna skip out on my live. I don't think I'm gonna have time to go live tomorrow. But if I do, hey, Troy, if you're still in here, maybe you can spread the word to everybody in the BBQ community. I will be going live on my Instagram and my TikTok tomorrow while I'm out and about on this adventure tomorrow. Not planning on going live on YouTube, but I will be on Instagram and TikTok, and it's all the same handle, TrumpetMaster77. That's it. It's what it is.
Did you catch that, guys? So make sure you guys check out TrumpetMaster77 on his Instagram, and where else?
TikTok.
We're going to be going live tomorrow on our little road trip.
And you know something? I might even dabble on going live on Twitch tomorrow as well.
Yeah. Speaking of Twitch, I'll be doing a late night version of the Real Life Perspective Show tonight at 10:30 p.m. That's twitch.tv/the Real Life Perspective Show. Tonight,
which that should be pretty badass, because I remember the next morning I woke up and I saw that you did a really late night where YouTube kind of cut you off because you were playing that spooky show that you used to watch when you were the kid. Yeah, it comes out in the beginning. It's like,
that's it.
I was like, I mean, damn, man, freaking Sean went live again late night. What time was it? Was it midnight?
It was pretty late, brother. It was pretty late. I just wanted to try it out. So I discovered a few things that Twitch will not, from StreamYard, it will not let you schedule a stream on Twitch. You basically just have to have your subscribers. You basically have to go live. So what I did, let's see if I can just pull it up real quick so you can see it real quick. If you got a second. So what I've done on my Twitch site, I basically just leave this up here.
Okay.
Twitch.tv/Real Life Perspective is my my handle, and I will go live at 10:30 on Twitch, and it's the Real Life Perspective late night show. Let's watch Are You Afraid of the Dark in the dark. So we'll be watching some old school 19, and I may switch it up eventually, but that's basically what you got to do, is just put up your own little flyer there and let people know. And I just kind of posted it. I put one on my community page on my on the YouTube, and I put it on my LinkedIn, and that's pretty much the only two social media that I use. So
that's freaking awesome.
So I'm gonna give it a shot tonight, and it's a little bit more low key because everybody's asleep in the house, and I got to be a little bit more quieter. So I'm just kind of like, hey, welcome to the late night version. I put on that whatever version, whatever you want to call it.
That's awesome,
of that voice. So,
well, I tell you what, man, if I'm awake, I will be watching.
Yeah, man, join. We're happy to join you. Be happy to have you join in the chat. I'm gonna play the same episode I did because I deleted the one off of YouTube. So here's a trick. The live stream will get cut on YouTube. Yeah. However, StreamYard continues to record it, and you can still keep the whole episode on as a recording on YouTube.
But you know something? There's something that we should probably both look into. Troy, if you're still in there, follow us on Rumble as well. We're on Rumble. Yeah. I think Rumble doesn't give a shit what you stream.
That'd be cool, but you need a minimum of 5 subscribers, and I'm at 2. So Troy V.
Oh, really? Let me see. How many do I have?
Troy V. Let's see if I'm
at 2.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you need a minimum of 5.
Oh, that's
Troy
sucks,
V. If you're still out there, or whoever, I've got 3 viewers right now. Thank you for joining us. Head over to our Rumble right now
and subscribe.
And subscribe, please, and thank you. Look up Real
Life.
There
it is. Troy is saying to post it. Troy, mine's the same as YouTube, man. Trumpet Master 77. You can find me, and you can subscribe. Pass it on. Let everybody else know. I've got about 15 videos on there right now.
Yeah, I try to put a few up there.
Sean is the Real Life Perspective. He's the same as YouTube as well, right, Sean?
That's right. The Real Life Perspective Show is kind of what I'm going for there. You're not allowed to do custom URLs yet, so we can't on Rumble.
Not
so
because we're newbies on there. But the good news is that your videos are monetized immediately. It doesn't matter how many freaking subscribers you have.
That's it.
You can start earning money, as long as you get the subscribers,
That's it. Yep. But, and, so what's yours? Trumpet Master 77, right?
Yeah, correct.
I got 2 followers, following 2. Let's see who. Oh, following.
I'm following. I'm following several.
Okay.
I just looked on my phone. It looked like I only had 2 subscribers.
Yeah, here you go. So here's Trumpets. Yeah. Here's Trumpets Rumble. He's got his set up ready to go. So make sure you join over there. Just doing the search, Trumpet Master 77. Me, you can look up Real Life Perspective, WREEL, like the old film footage.
But that's something. That's definitely something I'm going to be toying with in the very near future. Is as soon as I hit the 5, I'm going to be going live. You know what I mean? But tomorrow,
look, you didn't even know it. As soon as I hit the 5, I'm going live.
But tomorrow, it's all about my Instagram community and my TikTok community. I've been very absent from them for a long time, and I need to really plug back in.
Okay.
So I think I will be skipping my YouTube live tomorrow, but I will be showing plenty of love to Instagram and TikTok tomorrow.
Very nice.
Very nice. And which reminds me, I will mention Rumble on both of those accounts for both of us, so that we can, start streaming live on Rumble. I think that's where the future is headed. And I'm happy to be plugged in to that platform currently.
I just tossed your Rumble channel in the chat there. So Troy V or whoever else is watching, feel free to please hop on over. If you haven't created an account, create one and like us and subscribe to us. So the second we get 5, we're going live.
And by the way, that's the easiest platform to create an account. That has to be the most user-friendly platform that I have dealt with was Rumble. It was so easy. Everything about it,
Yeah. All right. What was the highest grossing? Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. Continue.
So what was the highest grossing film of the 90s? Trumpet, I think you took it home with the correct answer.
It had to be Terminator 2 or Titanic, man.
No, it was Titanic. Yep, Titanic.
It had to be Titanic. Who didn't watch Titanic at the theater?
Titanic. Not Titanic.
Titanic.
Titanic. That was Titanic.
Cynic. That's backwards.
That is the correct answer, my friends.
Cynic.
What 1990s movie stars Brad Pitt, Tom Cruise as vampires? I think Mr. Troy V got that one by a landslide with Interview of the Vampire. Interview with the Vampire. That is the answer to that.
A really good movie. It was a good movie from what I remember.
Yeah. I don't remember much about it. What popular 1990s TV heartthrob voiced young Simba in the animated movie The Lion King? The answer is Jonathan Taylor Thomas, of course. From Home Improvement. Troy V was on the right track.
All right, so it was him. Okay.
It was. Yeah, it was not Matthew Broderick who did the balls drop Simba.
Yeah, he was balls drop Simba.
Balls drop Simba.
He was balls drop.
Yep. And the final question of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, was what threatens to end the world in the movie Armageddon? Well, the answer is not a space pebble.
A space ball.
But a space ball. Yeah. Dark helmet was the reason. No, it was an asteroid. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We got Troy. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, and everybody else. I'll sub you on Rumble once I get in. Not letting me in at the moment. It can be a little wonky. Oh, so a quick tip, Troy. Whatever you're gonna name so what we suggest is creating a profile with whatever you want to be called, and then create a channel with whatever your channel wants to be.
From that,
because once you do it, you cannot rename it. And then if you want to delete your profile, it will. Even if you want to create a new account, you can delete your account. But what we found out is that you cannot rename it, even if you want to create a brand new account.
Yeah.
Your username will not let you reuse it, even if that account has been deleted. So keep that in mind.
Along with that email address. Once you plug an email address that you want to use on it, and you cancel the account because you want to name it something different, it's not going to let you reuse that email address. You will have to create a completely new one.
That's the email address. You're right. Yeah, exactly. So be aware of that, Mr. Troy.
So we found that out the hard way, but it's really easy to do. But Sane, it's been fun. I'll see you in the morning, bud. Don't forget to send me your address. I will scoop your ass up tomorrow.
All right. So we're planning on what?
And,
What time? Give me a time.
I'll text you when I'm on my way. I'm thinking maybe 10ish if we're gonna go straight to the food trucks.
Okay, 10.
Maybe
I'll plan.
9:30, 10ish, so that we can jump in line. And if there is gonna be a line, we'll probably be the first ones there. Honestly, I don't think it gets that crazy down there. I could be wrong, but where I don't know as far as like what you want to wear. I'm gonna wear jeans and a shirt, and I'm gonna take a hoodie just in case, because man, there's rain in the freaking forecast, man.
Oh, is there?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll play it by ear. If it's too rainy, we'll go indoors. We'll go indoors to the other place. You know what I mean? So let's do that at least. Worst case scenario, we'll go inside. We'll go inside and do it, man. If the food truck's just not an option, we can always find. If we'll just that's Texas. It's unpredictable with the weather here. But once again, we are here to celebrate 100 subscribers on the Real Life Perspective Show YouTube channel. So thank you all so much for everything and all the support. And we hope to see you all in future. Have a good one, says Troy. Thank you so much, Troy V, for joining us and everyone else out there viewing. And we will catch you guys on the flip side. So make sure to check out Trumpet Master 77 tomorrow on his live on his TikTok and Instagram for our road show. And we will catch you guys later. All right. Peace out, brother. We'll see you.
Take care, man. We'll see you tomorrow. Give me that address.
I will.
Well, I hang my head on New York City, rooftop party.